miss something here?
Yeah, the 70s. Remember disco?
Do you want to tell me what's going on here, disco boy? Chasing bad guys, like always, with cops, remember? Can you at least wait until I get my seatbelt on?
Buckle up, buckle up!
Don't you think we should be calling for backup?
We don't need no stinking backup, man.
What did I ever do to deserve you as a partner?
Just trust me, partner, just trust me.
Ooh, I hate it when you say that.
You ever notice this car pulls to the right? Oh, keep the faith, baby.
Keep the faith, baby?
Live hard, drive hard. That's my motto.
Well, my motto is stop the car and let me out. Oh, look out!
I'm cool.
Lord, I've never asked for a lot, because I know you're a busy guy, but if you get me out of this alive, I promise I'll never miss church again.
Listen, as long as you get the big guy on the land, put in a good word for me. Yeah! Lay back and enjoy the ride.
I don't know why the state of California keeps renewing your driver's license.
License? What license? Back, hold up!
Hey, Hudson.
Oh, man. I just had a bad nightmare. I dreamt I was you.
Really? You must be exhausted.
You know, I don't understand how you survive yourself every day. Practice. Practice.
No! The ground rules are no camera crews inside headquarters. Detective Richardson will handle the press. This is not a First Amendment violation. I'm trying to solve a homicide. That was a friendly report.
Kenneth, I'm gonna need more officers out at the mansion. We got news crews coming in from all over the world. And now those 50,000 people that never seem to have anything else better to do, they're all starting to show up.
Oh, God, it's as bad as O.J.
Did I miss something?
Don't see how. Last time I checked, your Porsche still had a radio.
I wasn't listening to the radio. I was listening to a CD of the mating calls of killer whales.
Did you learn anything?
Ha ha. So what's going on?
Oh, what's going on? Leland Hastings was shot early this morning in the foyer of his mansion. I'm the primary. I'm the one giving the media briefings. Oh, my God. This never been on television before.
The Leland Hastings?
Yep. The Leland billionaire, city father, 12 museums named after him, Hastings.
4 bullets from a .38, television, and I'm having a bad hair day.
Well, Richardson, let me give you a few tips. 1, look right into the camera. 2, tell the truth. And 3, never, ever, ever let them see you sweat.
And whatever you do, my man, don't give a second thought to that billion or so people that are going to be watching you.
I cannot even relate to that, Brooks, so it is meaningless to me.
Damn good thing, too.
Right. August, we have our own homicide to deal with.
All right. We gonna be on TV?
I wouldn't hold your breath on this one. Uniform said they were responding to a 911 call.
Who called it in?
Anonymous. They said they checked for ID, didn't find a thing.
One shot behind the left ear, small caliber. This was home for this guy, Mac. Desperate times for desperate people, huh?
Motive? Burglary?
The hell would they steal? Alcohol, drugs?
Doesn't make any sense. Guy makes his home here when there's help right across the street.
I started this place 5 years ago. Everybody works. We collect bottles and cans. There's no hitting up the suits downtown for spare change. See, understand, we're all trying to find a way to regain our dignity here.
Mr. Smith, were you here last night?
I'm here every night.
Well, we have what looks like an apparent homicide in that lot over there.
There was no ID. We thought maybe somebody over here would know who he is.
Why can't you guys stop hassling us? Can't you see we're trying to make something happen here?
Vinny, leave it alone.
Yeah. Right.
Excuse me.
Vinny worked hard with me to build this place. City Hall's down on our case. The developers want us out of here, so Vinny thinks anybody in authority is our enemy. John?
John have a last name?
Nope. A lot of my people are like that. No last names anymore.
Do you know anything about him?
He came in about 2 months ago, asked for shelter. He was one of the quiet ones, kept to himself a lot. He was kind of slow, but he worked well.
He didn't sleep in the camp last night.
Sometimes they get tired of the regiment, and they go away for a while.
John have any friends?
He hung out with this guy, Larry. Larry thought John was an abductee.
Abductee?
Aliens. Larry's a believer.
Gonna have to get you and Larry introduced. Can you describe this Larry for us?
Young, but he looks old. Burned out from drugs. But listen, Larry's got a good heart.
Do you have any idea where Larry might be?
Last time I saw him was 2 nights ago.
You guys are putting on a hell of a show.
Beg your pardon?
Well, a no-name homeless guy gets killed. You expect us to believe the city's actually going to pay for an investigation? Heck, we know what the drill is down here. You're going to take John here and take him off to some no-name cemetery someplace. And then you're going to go back to your office and lose the file. Case closed, right?
For your information, we don't prioritize our cases by race, religion, or status in life.
Did I miss something someplace? Or is hell freezing over?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Vinny doesn't believe in justice for the dispossessed. Do you? Larry's thin, nervous. He won't be hard to spot. He always wears this long black coat with gold buttons and epaulets.
Thanks a lot.
Well, let's get to work.
Death was caused by a .22 caliber bullet entering just behind the left ear and then lodging into the brain. Whoops. Wrong stick. This is Leland Hastings.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the damage?
4 shots to the chest. One of the bullets severed the main artery from the heart, which caused massive internal bleeding.
Somebody was upset.
Yeah. This way, guys. Well, here we go. John Doe side by side with Leland Hastings. I'd say their net worth is about the same right now.
Was there anything else besides the single gunshot?
Well, there were some signs of a recent injury. There was some damage done to the parietal lobes in the brain, probably done within the last 6 to 8 weeks. Looks like your guy took a pretty hard beating. You know, there is something odd about this case. I worked on a lot of John Does, especially in medical school. And they usually have pretty ravaged interiors from drug and alcohol abuse. Not this guy. He could have been the poster boy for a fitness club. No booze, no drugs, and his muscle tone was right up there with any good athletes.
Do you like that?
Do I like that?
I mean, do you like guys that work out, keep themselves in shape?
Are you insinuating that I'm attracted to a dead man, McDonald?
No, I mean, no, I didn't mean that.
You know, it is very unusual, Samantha.
And ironic, too. You know, I worked on both of these guys, and I just don't get it. You have Leland Hastings over there, a man that could have anything he wanted in this world. And yet you open him up, and he's like the Grand Central Station of abuse. And the size of his liver. He must have had a 5th a day minimum. Oh, and not even to mention a cocaine problem. Let's just say that Leland Hastings had himself a major league cocaine habit.
Well, lifestyles of the rich and famous, huh?
Look, what I shared with you guys about Hastings, it is for your ears only.
Why? Is it a secret?
Well, let's just say that I got a memo that my report may be politically incorrect. Duty calls, guys. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. What the hell were you thinking asking her if she liked this guy? What size shoe does your mouth take anyway?
I don't know, August. I just don't know what comes over me when I'm around her.
That is correct. The medical examiner is currently conducting an autopsy on Mr. Hastings.
Fax it over, okay?
1, I haven't seen it yet myself, and 2, I'm not releasing it.
But this is vital news.
Oh, vital schmeitel, we're looking for a killer. I'm not going to release anything until I'm sure it won't compromise the investigation.
Hey, we're #1 at 6. You can't deny it.
This interview is now terminated.
Friendly news, Captain?
Blow-dried morons on parade. Didn't anyone ever learn anything from Walter Cronkite?
Captain, we think we found ourselves a witness out there, possibly even a suspect.
On the John Doe?
Yeah, the suspect's a homeless guy who wanders the corridor south of downtown.
We're gonna need us some patrol units out there, Captain, to help find him.
Sorry, guys. No can do.
Well, Captain, we need more eyes out there.
And I need more units on the Hastings thing. This is turning out to be a major tourist attraction.
Leland Hastings, John Doe. Why does Hastings get priority?
August, don't be naive.
Right. Well, I guess if our homicide was on the news, we'd have all the manpower that we needed.
Don't use that tone of voice with me, Brooks.
You're the boss. Okay.
You know what I'm thinking, partner?
What's that?
I'm thinking if it's not on TV, apparently it never happened. Grab that, would you?
Brooks does.
Right. We're on our way. Hold that thought, partner. Looks like our friend Larry just came in from the cold.
Let's get it.
Well, you just showed up and asked for something to eat.
Well, we appreciate the call.
Well, in this camp, everybody gets a chance to prove themselves.
Oh, jeez.
I put this out on the FBI net, along with his fingerprints. They came back with a solid match.
Any priors?
No.
No.
No priors.
See if you can find out why the feds processed him.
I'm working on that. But here's what we got so far. His name is Gerald Klein, age 42, married, 2 kids, lives in Marin County. Formerly the business director of a huge organization known as CW. Now that stands for Charities Worldwide.
So what got him on the streets?
I can't help you with that one, August.
Who filed the missing persons report?
His wife, 2 months ago.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? I mean, successful businessman, Marin County, wife, 2 kids. Nervous breakdown?
Yeah, well, anything is possible. I think we'd better contact his wife. Have her ID the body.
Hell of a way to find your missing husband, huh?
Like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. And what about suicide? How many suicides do you know of who shoot themselves 4 times?
Wife did it.
Listen, people.
She had the eyes of a killer. Or maybe it was his sons. I mean, after all, Hastings made him work for a living.
Maybe, but I think it was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Blam! Case is solved.
Richardson brought a couple of clean shirts with him in his briefcase. He had a bad case of the sweats. But he handled it pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, like a pro.
Look, Richardson's up to his ears. You're not going anywhere on this John Doe thing, are you? Why don't you come on as secondaries in the Hastings case?
Well, believe it or not, Captain, our John Doe turns out to have been a real human being.
With a real life.
Yeah, but I mean, this thing is big. The world is watching. You know, this could be a big publicity thing for the two of you.
The wife ID'd the body. She had to be sedated.
Yeah, Cragmire's doing a check on the victim's history now, trying to find out why the FBI had him listed.
FBI had him listed?
Mm-hmm. Turns out John Doe's real name is Gerald Klein, and like everyone else, he comes from somewhere.
Only his somewhere seems to have gotten him killed.
Okay. Well, do what you think is right.
Mac?
Yeah.
Our man Larry? They think they just found him in an alley. Shot through the head.
Well, that's not Larry.
Nope. Check this out, small caliber. Smart money says it's the same weapon used on Klein.
So our killer sees a trench coat, thinks it's Larry.
The old guy here is using it as a blanket.
Pulls it up over his head. Ah, bingo. Bullet hole. Killer shoots him.
And he pulls back the coat, realizes he popped the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with...
McDonald. Right. Okay, we're on it. August. Someone matching Larry's description just robbed a liquor store and stole a car.
Guys.
Sure, I'll back there.
Dispatch, this is 1 William 13. The suspect is heading west on Lorimer.
Maybe I was wrong, August.
About what?
Well, if Larry here makes it to the freeway, we just might make the evening news yet.
Yeah.
Show me your hands! Put your hands out the window, now!
Get out of the car. Out of the car. On the ground, face down. Face down, face down. Extend your arms. Extend your arms.
The way I figure it, I get away clean. I'm flying out of here tonight, right? On the other hand, worst case scenario, you guys nail me, charge me up the kazoo, and I'm off the streets for a long, long time.
That's what all this was about? Staying off the streets?
Yeah. Off the streets means I'm staying alive.
All right, Larry, let's try this one more time, all right?
The coat you're wearing now is almost identical to the coat that we found on the old man. Now, how do you explain that?
It's my protective coat. Aliens can't see me when I wear this coat.
And how many of these protective coats do you have?
4. Well, 5, the one you guys have. You should give me that back.
Right. Now, Larry, did it ever dawn on you that the killer was identifying you by the coat?
Better him than the aliens, you know?
Okay, Larry, the night John was killed, you were there, weren't you?
I'm everywhere, and I'm nowhere. You know what I mean?
Larry, were you there or not?
Okay, I think I'm done, unless you have some more questions.
I'm through with him.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming in, Larry. See ya.
Release me? No. I ripped off a liquor store. I stole a car. I made you guys chase me.
Well, you've heard of the Public Defense Council? They put up bail money for the indigent, so we'll see you on the 31st for your hearing.
But promise me I'll do time, and I'll tell you what I know.
You have our word.
John knew something was coming. He talked about it day and night. Said they'd find him, they'd kill him.
Tell us exactly what you saw, Larry.
I had a bottle, vintage wine. John was getting spooked, so he left the village. John never drank, so I figured I'd go to where he was crashing, right? You know, this way I could finish the bottle myself, you know? There was this guy there. He was standing over John with a gun. Just shot him in the head. And then he saw me, and so I ran. And then he came after me, and I ducked into the sewers. Never meant for the old man to get hurt. I gave him my coat. He was shivering to death out there. And I went and got him some more food and came back to give it to him. He was already dead.
This guy, do you think you could describe him to our sketch artist?
Are aliens hidden in Area 51? Is the Pope Catholic?
I'll take that as a yes.
Leland Hastings, a true city father to Los Angeles, was laid to rest this morning. Paying their respects were many of this city's top dignitaries, many of whom owe their political lives to Hastings' support
Tom
and
Mahoney.
financial backing.
Pardon?
Mahoney killed Hastings. Hell, he's trying to unseat the mayor, right? And the mayor is part of Hastings' political machine, right? Mahoney has it in prayer unless Hastings is out of the way. Unless Hastings knew where the crashed UFOs were and had to be silenced by the government.
Larry, why don't you just pay attention to the drawing, okay? You know, he's starting to get on my nerves.
We're done.
What?
It's either him or him.
August, I know that face.
Which one?
That's Manuel Vasquez. Where's the mug book?
Over there.
Yeah, look. Same guy, right?
Bingo.
What is he, CIA? Project Blue Book? When I was 15, that's the first time I saw a UFO. Drove me straight to a liquor store. Now, John was an abductee. He lost time. They took him up and beat him. But he got away. He wasn't supposed to, but he did. And he was on borrowed time. But he was scared. And he knew they were coming, and they did. No, really. John said one day he was in Long Beach, and 2 days later, he's in L.A. It's a time jump.
You know, I've heard of that sort of thing happening.
Larry, are you certain this is the man you saw shoot John?
Vasquez is an MIB.
You're not gonna start that again, are you?
Just tell me what it is.
So you know the score. So get me somewhere with 3 squares a day and a new name, would you?
Excuse us 1 second, Larry, all right? Listen, I'm a little concerned about his credibility. You know, with this UFO alien thing.
No.
All right. So our witness has a downside, but I'm willing to run with it, all right? Let's just leave out the part about the alien invasion when we speak to the captain, okay?
Sir, this isn't a question of public relations. This is a homicide investigation. I'm going to release any information I think is necessary to catch Hastings' killer. Well, I understand your concern, sir, but my responsibility is to the people of the city of Los Angeles, and so is yours. Well, you do what you have to do, and I'll do whatever I think is necessary. Excuse me, I've got another call.
Media hounding you, sir?
Yeah, before that, the mayor's office. They're scared the world will discover that Leland Hastings had himself a little problem with the nose candy.
Ah, yes. Elections are coming.
You got it.
Speaking of jobs, Captain, we think we've ID'd the shooter on our case.
Yeah, Manuel Vasquez, professional hitman. He's been up on charges before, but the DA's never been able to make it stick.
Craigmire's looking at CW right now. That's the company that Gerald Klein worked for.
Good. Good.
What you got for us, Craigmire?
Well, looks like your basic high-level money laundering operation. Gerald Klein was handling accounts for charities worldwide at their Florida office. Now, you'll never guess who's the head of CW.
I don't know, Humpty Dumpty.
I'm not in the mood for this, Craigmire.
Does the name Bobby Cole mean anything to you?
Our Bobby Cole?
The one and only. The Teflon crime lord, the man we'd all like to see fry. Well, it turns out about 6 months ago, Gerald Klein realized that the charities were being used to launder drug money. So he pays a little visit to the Department of Justice, offers his testimony through the witness relocation program. Knowing that he's never going to see his mother again, he travels down to Long Beach for a visit, disappears en route.
What happened with CW?
The IRS seized all their holdings. But CW's lawyers are ready to go to court to have the monies released. The feds needed Gerald Klein. Without him, they got no case. They can't tie Bobby Cole to the money laundering.
So Klein faces off against Bobby Cole. Very commendable, not very bright. If we get Vasquez, we got a shot at Bobby Cole.
Right. Klein's wife said he disappeared about 2 months ago. That still doesn't explain how he ended up on Skid Row.
Well, maybe Larry was right. He was abducted.
What?
No, not by aliens, by Cole's guys.
Where are you going with this?
Remember Larry said that Klein arrived in Long Beach. Then there was a time jump. 2 days later, he pops up in L.A. Doesn't remember a thing.
Yeah. Samantha mentioned the cerebral tissue damage in Klein's autopsy.
Right, and Smith said that he was kind of slow. Possible brain damage. Cole's guys get a hold of him, beat him up, maybe to get information out of him before they kill him. Klein somehow gets away, doesn't call the cops or his wife.
Perhaps he didn't remember anything. Listen, why don't you check with Samantha, huh? No, whoa. Let me do that. See, you still haven't learned how to talk to this woman.
Now, you understand, all we're asking for is a phone call if someone sees him.
I'll get these out.
Paul, if you or any of your people spot this guy, don't even look at him funny. He's a stone-cold killer.
Well, since Nam, there's not much that scares me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You too, huh? Well, you handled it a lot better than I did. I spent the better part of my 20s and 30s trying to shake it, you know?
Yeah, well, I still have my moments.
We figured being cops, it's coffee and donuts, right?
Thanks.
They're from the day-old bakery, but personally, I find a little chewiness really adds something.
I think you're right.
You know, when I found myself hanging with these people down here, I came to learn that they had lost everything. I mean, their homes, their wives, their children. They have nothing to look forward to ever again.
Well, you seem to be giving them something, Paul.
No, but see, now that's different. I mean, I'm one of them. You guys aren't.
So?
When you found John, we thought we knew what was gonna happen. See, Everybody thinks that when they die, there's gonna be people around them that care about them, like it's their last touch with the world. See, that doesn't happen with people like us. You treated John like a human being. When you took his death seriously, that made a big difference with everybody out here.
Oh, wow. Car's never been that clean before. What should we give? 20?
Cool. Give me 10.
I didn't bring any money.
You know, you're the rich guy. How come I always end up paying?
Well, that's why I'm rich.
Let me tell you something.
Guys, it's on a house, gentlemen.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Hey, I think you're lying to me.
I don't know.
No! Is he?
Never really was much of a fighter. Dirtbag was asking about Larry.
Get a good look at him, Vinny?
Yeah. That's it. You may not believe this, but we've got a pretty good life there in the village. Paul and the others. You gotta get this guy.
We'll get him. Is there anything we can get for you, Vinny?
Just him.
We'll do our best.
Captain bumped me. Took the briefing himself.
Probably your hair.
The autopsy reports indicate that Leland Hastings had a severe problem with cocaine abuse. Yes.
Do you think I was getting too much TV time or what?
I mean, the heat is really, really on over this autopsy report.
Yep, certain high places did not want it to go public. You know how they always kill the messenger?
You saying Jensen is trying to protect me?
Something like that, yeah.
It was either that or the hair.
Well, I've assigned a number of detectives to the case, and they're going to investigate all the leads. Sure.
That's your line, August?
Yeah, Brooks here.
Do you see a political upheaval arising from Leland Hastings' death?
Absolutely not.
What?
Let me make this perfectly clear, people. This is not a drug
Yeah,
scandal.
right. Thanks a lot.
City Hall.
Vasquez was spotted by Black and White at the homeless village. He fled on foot. He grabbed the first thing he could, so now he's in a big rig, taking out everything in his path. He's headed eastbound on the 10 near Normandy.
That doesn't sound good. Well, desperate measures call for extreme actions, huh?
What are you doing?
Dispatch, this is Detective McDonald. I'm gonna need a chopper.
A chopper? this week, huh? Batman, Superman, Human Fly. Ah, yes, nice landing, Mac. Very nice. 9.75 at least. Mac, I'm talking to you, baby. And over, Pam. Careful, pal. Be careful. This is 1 William 13. We got civilians down at mile marker 9. I need 5 trucks and RAs out here on the double.
Roger, 1 William 13. Fire and medevacs are on the...
Easy does it.
I have money.
I could care less about your money. It's coal I want. Now get down.
You do not understand. I talk, and I end up damaged and dead. Just like Klein.
Get your hands up.
Stop!
Well, looks like Cole got both our victims.
Yeah, it looks that way. Gerald Klein died trying to stop the monster.
Hastings died because he got involved with the monster's drugs.
We almost had him, Mac.
Our suspect is a cocaine dealer who works the adult strip on Santa Monica Boulevard. We believe there was a dispute between him and Mr. Hastings over money.
Sir! Excuse me, sir.
Still think there's something more to this, August.
You don't think Larry was right, do you? Tom Mahoney killed Hastings?
Mahoney? He's clean as a whistle.
What about the prostitute?
She came forth with information which led to the arrest.
Detective, was Leland Hastings a customer of hers?
Yes.
Captain, they're gonna show the Vasquez pursuit.
Yeah, Captain, every news station in the city was out there.
Sorry, you guys were bumped.
What?
We were bumped?
Yeah. Guess it just wasn't your 15 minutes.
I hate it when we're bumped.
What? It's probably your hair.